Hello everybody, welcome back to Chart Striker. This is your host Dana. Hello Howley and everybody else. Hope you're having a good day so far. Okay, so early stream today, because I thought, we're gonna try to switch things up when it comes to the streams and when I'm going live and so on and so forth. So let's try it out at 22 p.m. European time. I don't know what it's like, what time it is at your place, but gonna try it out around this time and maybe tomorrow a bit earlier and so on and so forth, just to see in which time, like at what time there's more engagement when it comes to the rest of the viewers and so on and so forth. Other than that, Bitcoin has had a very interesting day. It went down to interesting levels, critical areas. It bounced off that area. We are gonna talk about it because this is important. Like I tweeted about this a few days ago, talking about how we retraced 50%, around 50% down to these levels. We pulled back up. Same thing here, we pulled back up, and guess what? Today we actually touched it. We touched this 50% retracement area. Okay, so we're having a bounce. Question is this a dead cat bounce or a legit one where we're gonna see it break above at least 29,700-ish on a daily time frame, on a 4-hourly time frame? If that happens, good, we go a bit higher. But for us to still make new highs, I mean, compared to this 31,800 area, we still have to see a daily candle close above 32,388. After that, next resistance would be somewhere around these levels. But until that happens, yeah, we still have an issue. Okay, until that happens, at least for the bulls. Like we're not gonna say it's only the bulls that win. Also bears win. Depending on what you're doing at the moment, right? So what? A few days ago, I think on Sunday stream, I spoke about one of the good scenarios for Bitcoin bulls would be something like this. It breaking below this level. Like, it's fine if it broke below this level. Remember when I said that? If we do, we're probably gonna come to these areas, and that happened. We had a 4-hourly candle close below this area, and then we pulled back down. But I spoke about this scenario where we can see something like, this. And then if we bounce off these levels, get back up to these areas and break above it, and then this would be next resistance, break above this resistance as well, it would be good. What wouldn't be that good is if we either get rejected around these levels or rejected around these levels, and then it starts, rolling over again, right? We obviously have support around this 28.6, 28.3-ish levels. We do have support, but if it doesn't hold, if support doesn't hold, then yes, it could continue in the direction it's, riding at the moment. But right now we do have a bounce. Now, like I said, what I'm wondering is if this is the bounce that will, ignite this hidden divergence that we are seeing on the daily, or was it just a dead cat bounce, because we hit levels of interest, right? Literally we tapped it and then we started going back up. Now we are at resistance looking at the 4-hourly time frame. If we can see it get back above 29,420, let's just say 29,430, good. Between 29,430 to 29,545, we do have resistance. Okay, so It's looking fine, but we are at resistance at the moment. Like, I'm gonna be a bit more interested when I see what the daily candle close is gonna, you know, look like and what happens after that. Because if this is the candle we are gonna be getting at the daily candle close tonight with a bit of a follow through, that's not that bad. That's not that bad after tapping, you know, critical areas, right? So hopefully it's not just a dead cat bounce for the bulls, okay? Because if that happens, then yeah, continuation to the downside next. But if things are gonna, you know, be fine for the bulls, like work out for the bulls, we should expect, like, not expect, we should see Bitcoin close at least above 29,500-ish. If that happens, good. If that doesn't happen, then you know the deal. So we got that. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Hold on. Ethereum also almost tapped that support at daily time frame. Pulled back up. We are still above this level as well. Like I said last time, as long as there is no close below this area, which is around 1,840-ish, there's still some nice divergence developing on Ethereum's chart on the daily, okay? So we pulled down, bounced off support, almost tapped it. Like, let's just say we tapped it, okay? We gotta be flexible. We tapped it and we pulled back up. Now, if this daily candle closes something like it's looking right now, it's not the worst. Can't call it a hammer, but not the worst. It's sort of a hammer, but not really a hammer. It depends on where we close. But it's a nice wick to the upside. And on top of that, I forgot to mention something important on Bitcoin's chart, okay? Looking at the 4-hourly, if you guys notice, these past two candles, like, is where we're seeing, you know, some good volume with the price action and so on and so forth. We haven't seen anything like this since... I can't count this one really. Hold on. Maybe, yeah, I can count this one since the 26th of July, right? Since then we've just been going sideways and volume has been, you know, so and so. 26th, hold on. Nope, I take that back. Hold on. Yeah, 26th of July. But the candle kind of didn't match up with the, you know, volume. But this time, we do have some matching up. We do have something that's going hand in hand. Beautiful hammer, nice volume. Beautiful, you know, candle, like full-bodied, nice volume as well. We'll see if this continues. Now back to Ethereum. Just wanted to just remind you of what the chart is showing us. Now back to Ethereum. Hold on. So on the daily, if it closes anything like this, like with the volume and the candle and so on and so forth, this is not necessarily a bad thing, guys. Like, yeah, there is sell pressure, but can you see it on the candle? No, right? Okay, 4-hourly. Yeah, last time we had this type of volume also, it was on the 26th. At the moment, look, it's looking fine. I'm gonna think it's gonna look even better for Ethereum if we can see a 4-hourly candle close above 1,865-ish. If that happens, yeah, we could, you know, push up a bit more higher, but we are at resistance. Like, smart money was buying around these, either around this level right here or this level right here. Like, we kind of got our little move now, right? From this beautiful push after holding, you know, tapping support. that you just pointed out on the volume there with Bitcoin and correlated to candle moves was something new for me. Thank you. My pleasure, Holly. My pleasure. Like, we live and learn. We live and learn. So yeah, things like when you kind of put things together, 1 + 1 = 2. It's kind of the same with some candlestick, you know, patterns with some volume and so on and so forth, which we will get into with time. But yeah, it's something to have an eye on. Otherwise, just, you know, looking at the candles alone without, you know, trying to read what, you know, other things are telling us as well could trap us, right? So we are at resistance when it comes to Ethereum on the 4-hourly time frame. Let me just do this right here. MACD is bearish. Sorry, there is something. Whoa. Mago. Pipe Dream Trading. Welcome to the Patreon. Welcome. Like, glad to see that. I was wondering what happened. Okay, we gotta unleash the striker. Guys. So, Mago, new addition to the family. Welcome. I didn't see you chatting, so I was a bit in shock. Okay, Patreon family is growing. This is only nice. And obviously the alert is working as well at last. Like, that was about time that happened. But yeah, we have resistance. Like, much love, guys. I appreciate it. Like, all the support and contributions, you know, very, very appreciated. So we do have this resistance on the 4-hourly time frame, R1. 4-hourly. And we have R2 somewhere on these levels, right? Okay. So we'll see what happens. Like, by the looks of things on Ethereum daily, I'm still liking how this looks. Like, I cannot be mad at this. Yeah, Mago, like, appreciate it a lot. Like, much love to that. Like, thanks. You know that. So yeah, like, family's growing. Family's slowly growing, and yeah, it's a way to you know, keep on supporting the streams in a way, you know, in a way. Like, there are different ways, but that is one of the ways. Awesomeness, Mago, awesomeness. Glad you made it. Hope you've had a good day so far. So yeah, Ethereum, like, I can't be mad at it on the daily. Like, this is only looking fine so far. Still, the fact that we haven't been able to close above this $1,940 is still a problem, okay? But I do like that we're holding this support area. I do like that we're holding above 1,000. This red trend line, 1,851-ish. Sorry, 1,843-ish is a good thing. Because as long as we do not see a daily candle close below that level, it means there is some positive divergence developing, okay? That could take place and help the bulls push, okay? So if we get a daily candle close looking like this, same thing on Bitcoin as well, okay? A daily candle close looking like this, it's better than a full, you know, bodied red candle, right? There's a decent chance with the hidden divergence that we got, you know, going on. Let's just call it positive divergence, not to confuse you guys. Positive divergence going on. It could be nice, but like I said, we have resistance ahead of us, both on Ethereum's chart and Bitcoin's chart, okay? Let me take a sip of water. A lot of things going on. Hold on. All right. that's that. Remember CRV. This one, we were having a look at it, what, before yesterday maybe, if I'm not mistaken. It got hacked, something like that. I don't know, stuff like that. Anyways, what did I tell you? I told you that we were at support. We were at support. We were at weekly support on top of that. Now, on the daily, like this, if this ends up also in some sort of a hammer, like I spoke about this, I said if it comes down, because I think when I was speaking about this one, when we're live last time, we're probably somewhere on these levels, right? Somewhere around 0.66. I don't remember, guys, help me out, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're around 0.66, and I said there would not be anything wrong for like with CRV if it pulls back, comes to these areas, okay, holds around these levels, okay, develops a positive divergence. Do you guys see it? Are you with me? Develops a positive divergence, and then maybe after that we can see some action. Now, so far, this is what's going on, okay? This is what's going on. We pulled back. We are holding these areas. I do not want to see a daily candle close below 0.566. If that happens, let's just say 0.56 4-ish, just being a bit flexible. If that happens, then forget about the idea that we're talking about. But if daily manages to hold above this area, close above this area, and we do not see a close below this level, there is a decent chance for CRV to at least come all the way to 0.7-ish, at least, okay? Misty, welcome to the show. Glad you made it. Like, yeah, I should probably, you know, start coming a bit earlier because, yeah, like I could immediately see the engagement is a bit higher, crazy enough. Like, I thought people would be, you know, up and waiting for the daily candle close, which is in a few hours, like in 3-4 hours. But no, nevertheless, weekly candle closes, daily candle closes, monthly candle closes are important, okay? But just saying, stream wise, for me, this seems to be a bit better, obviously. So yeah, we have some nice nice volume. Right, Mago, like I'm picking things up. On the 4 hourly, we do have some positive divergence on the excuse me. MACD is positive. We do have some positive momentum on the oscillators, my bad. Looks like our first, you know, resistance for CRV is somewhere on these levels. Hold on. This is for the 4 hourly, of course, okay? 4 hourly first resistance right here. We kind of tapped it prior 4 hourly candle. Right there, R1. 4 hourly time frame. Okay, awesome. This is R2. Around 0.7-ish. Any close, any 4 hourly candle close above 0.7-ish, even hourly candle close above 0.7-ish, there's a decent chance we can go all the way to 0.74-ish, okay? So this one was R2 and a little bit for the hourly time frame, okay? There we go. I feel like I just want to bring back, you know, the streams that are recorded that I did before yesterday, just to show you what we spoke about, like the possible scenarios and what would be good. And this is actually playing out. I might, you know, just, you know, post it on Twitter. You know, just, you know, record a short clip and post it on Twitter, what was said and what's going on, so we can focus on what's happening right now. Still, for the bull's sake, this should not be a, you know, dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce meaning like we go down and then we bounce and then we get rejected and then we continue again, right? So this level, we are at resistance. It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance. We pulled back all the way down to this trend line. You know, this important line. Yeah, resistance all the way up here. So daily resistance here, but we are at 4-hourly resistance. But looks like this can continue. Looks like this can continue if we can see a close above this level, 49.93-ish. If that happens, yeah, Bitcoin could continue to do things. We'll see. Okay, next. Guys, is there any altcoin you'd like me to have a look at before I continue with the usual? I mean, there are some altcoins today that have been doing pretty decent. For example, AMP. It's up 16% on the new day. Not a bad thing. Would I be aping at these levels? Heck no, absolutely not. We are at resistance. XRP making moves. We can have a look at it. Good looking out. We'll have a look at it soon. AMP USDT. Okay, if we can see a close at least above this this level here, yeah, 0.003-ish, then there's a decent chance we can at least, you know, go all the way to 0.035-ish. But right now we are at resistance. Like even if we come a bit higher to these levels and close, you know, above this level, which is around 0.002670, but oscillators are not following. We still, you know, develop some type of, you know, negative divergence, and yeah, like RSI not, you know, following the price action like this could have a short run. On the 4-hourly, we do see that we got rejected around these levels. We do have some positive momentum on the oscillators. RSI is fine. There's no negative divergence. That's also cool. On the hourly is a bit different. Yeah, a bit different. We do have signs telling us that bears are stepping in or bulls are losing steam. Only gonna be changing my mind if we can see an hourly candle close above 0.00276-ish. Yep, 0.00276, 0.277-ish. Okay, just to be a bit more flexible. So that's AMP. Let's have a look at XRP. Is it making moves? Okay, let's see. It's making some positive divergence. That much is true. It's definitely developing some positive divergence, and it's still holding above this level. 0.7-ish is still holding. 0.695-ish is still holding. Like, strange enough, it's wicked below it a few times, right? Here, and a few times here. But there's not one body, not one that closed below it. Not yet. If that happens, it's also fine. Look, what I do not want to see for Ripple is a daily candle close below 0.64-ish, 0.6334-ish. Somewhere a close below this area could mean that, you know, we actually fall all the way below 0.6. Okay, if that happens. But for now, it's still holding. I do not see anything on the daily. telling me that bulls are here yet. I can see the bears are losing steam. Fine. We have some new resistance on the hourly. Okay, let me change this. First of all, let's do this. There's a new resistance on the 4-hourly time frame. Okay, there. Awesome. So R1 for hourly time frame right there. And yeah, daily 20 drawings. Hold on. Let's remove this one, just hide it. Yeah, daily major resistance is around 0.74-ish, like any close about that level. Next resistance would be around 0.77-ish, 0.78-ish. After that, all the way here. But hold on, I don't see anything like I'd love to see some more confirmations. I can see that the bears, you know, are losing steam. Bulls trying to step in, but looks like we are in a short-term, you know, downtrend at the moment because yeah, we pulled back down. We are going sideways. We do have some positive divergence developing, but I would love some more confirmations, and I don't see any on the 4-hourly. Hourly is actually much better, but we already have some negative divergence. Yeah, like I'd love to see, I'd wait to see, you know, some more confirmations for XRP. And if we see any close below that 0.64-ish area that I was talking about, any daily candle close below that level, then yeah, then I'll be betting on the bears first and foremost, right? Okay, so we're done with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple and CRV. What's BNB doing? BNB at that R1 for hourly time frame at the moment. We bounced off at, you know, off support a few days ago. Okay. You know what would be beautiful for BNB? If this monthly candle ends up closing above 200 and at least above $281 would be beautiful if that happens. Okay, if that happens. But let's go back to reality, which is the fact that we are still in this channel resembling a bear flag. On the daily, positive momentum on the oscillators, sure, good. RSI above 50, good volume coming in. Okay, BNB. 4-hourly. Look guys, the last time it had this type of volume, BNB, was somewhere in the beginning of July, and that wasn't even that interesting. Okay, 10th of July, okay, to be fair, 10th of July. And now we're seeing it again. We're seeing it again. The nice candle. Looks like this for only, yeah, okay. We almost broke above this resistance, but it's not just, you know, breaking above this resistance. It is about the what? Follow through, right? So there's no follow through at the moment, but if we can see a daily candle close above this level, okay, daily candle close above $250-ish dollars. Yeah, next resistance is, you know, I take that back. We need to see a daily candle close above $256. If that happens, next resistance is around 268-ish, 270-ish. Until that happens, it is whatever. Like for hourly is at resistance. There's no signs that bulls, you know, want to continue going up at the moment. We do have some negative divergence. Yeah, so we can pull back all the way to these levels, very possible, to $242. That is, yeah, between 242 244, there should be some type of support. Any 4-hourly candle close below $242. See ya back around 238-ish. All right, simple as that. Looking at the hourly, yeah, we got some negative divergence here as well. Okay, so yeah, if we see any hourly candle close also below $244-ish dollars, there's a high chance we could, you know, pull a bit lower, okay? All right, we're done with BNB as well. Okay, let's see now. We did Bitcoin, Ethereum, CRV, XRP, BNB. Oh, you guys heard about this bald token project that's apparently, I don't know, it has its origins from Coinbase. I'm not so sure. That's the rumor, at least. Now they're saying that this is just rumors, okay? It got rugged today or yesterday, don't know when. It got rugged with a good chunk of money, and they are saying that it could be SBF himself that is behind it. That is, you know, milking out some more money, you know, using scams and rugs and whatnot. So, yeah, things are going on in the crypto world as usual. Yep, bald rugged. And they're saying that SBF could be the one behind it. Like, if that is true, I have no comments. I'm actually speechless today. I don't know what to say. If that is true, I have, yeah, no comments. Look at this crap. FTX token was up. This is madness. Look at this. It was up 26%, guys. 26% today. Like, what the... Origins in Seoul? Yeah, well... I knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that said that FTX was heavy in Solana. Am I mistaken? Or not FTX, but SBF? Same crap, really? You get the idea? But yeah, like, there are rumors. Okay, so now we're hearing origins in Solana. I heard origins in Alameda Research, or you know, somewhere around Coinbase or SBF. Like, I don't know which one it is, but there are a lot of things. Like, I read the thread. Hold on. Like, I gotta bring this one forward because this was actually interesting. Like, I couldn't believe that this was going on, but it's going on. So let's just have a look at it. Complete madness, complete madness. Okay, so this is what's going on. Cause of token possessions. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Sol imploded along with FTX. So yeah, like there's so much going on with this FTX and Solana and whatnot. Like, you know, it's all SBF's fault. It's all SBF's fault, really. SBF and the whole damn, you know, Duquan. And let's not get started. Like, me and Howley are never gonna stop, you know, ranting if we bring that up. But this is what they're saying, okay, to summarize. Thousands of ETH between FTX and Bald. Bald Deployer was first voter on all sushi proposals. Bald Deployer tweets same sentence structures as SPF. Bald Deployer was biggest DYDX farmer. Bald Deployer DYDX post sounds like SPF. Okay, just gotta give this one a like. When I was reading this, I was like, what is going on? And then, look, it continues. Wait. On-chain activity times line up with court dates. Okay, bail. We know SBF was doing stuff through VPN recently. No shite. You know what I was gonna say. Ties with Alameda as well as FTX, linked to thread with language analysis and so on and so forth. Like, you can have a read. Like, you can read this on your own. Like, it seems like it could be true, but it's still, you know, rumors until, you know, somebody comes with facts. These are just rumors, in my opinion. And then Bald Deployer linked through Binance to USD Pegger that helped collapse Luna, an address that frequently deposits into the Bald Deployer's Binance wallet. Looks like it was one of the wallets that helped trigger the depeg of UST. When I read this, I was like, okay, they might be onto something. Those FBIs that we have in crypto space, they might be onto something, guys. Because, come on, what's the coincidence? Unless this is created by some, you know, Photoshop, I don't know. But from looking at this, I mean, come on. It was at this moment I was like, wow, it actually could be SPF. It was at this moment I had my aha moment, and I was like, just when we thought it's over, it's not over. First he gets, you know, a slap on the wrist, like barely, if even that. They probably, you know, hugged him and pat him and so on and so forth. And now this. So yeah, too many things suggesting that this could be true, but we'll see. Unless someone framing him, 100%, unless he's being framed, that is also a possibility. The echo is a lot smaller than people think for this to be coincidence, right? It could be, like, this is the thing. It could be, we could be, you know, balling from, you know, Duquan to SPF. Like, who knows? It could be either one of them. It could be anybody. It could be any one of those bad actors. Like, what do I know? What do we know? But I'm just pointing out what seems to be a bit too much of a coincidence. A bit too much, right? right? Framing SPF in the middle of his trail, like, yeah, he doesn't have enough things, you know, going on. Yep. Like, yeah, there are so many, you know, rumors at the moment, you know, concerning bald. So I don't know which one it is. I don't know what's going on. But if it is SPF, I literally have no comment. Like, if you see a lot of hype, if it is true that it's SPF, like, I need to take a rest or something, because I can't believe it. I can't swallow, like, literally, I can't. I just can't with this. Like, it's literally like somebody's like just I'm sorry, but I feel like cursing this one time. It's like somebody's bitch slapping you, literally. If it is him, like, oh my god, what are the regulators doing? Like, what are they doing? Okay. 12 hourly Bitcoin, by the way. If you see it, you know, close something like this, you know, this is just only a good thing, but we'll see what happens. That would be like a really bad look for crypto as a whole if it came out that was, yeah, like, this is I don't know how to in what words to put this, but it's horrible if that is the case. Like, it is so bad if it's him again. Yeah, guys, I have no comments. I literally have no comments. Like, I don't know what to say. Yeah, SBF and Duquan, they took the, like, I don't know who's worse than who. Like, the both of them, they have the nerves. And I can imagine that if it was SPF right now, I understand he has the guts to do that, because he's been rugging people in front of their faces, literally. So I wouldn't be shocked. About, you know, if it was him doing it, I wouldn't be shocked. What would shock me is that he's still out and doing this. That is shocking. Yeah, it's already a circus. Imagine, you know, trying to bring, you know, people into the crypto space and take it seriously, and they hear this kind of stuff. At the end, people are gonna feel like, well, you know what, it's easier for me to just, you know, create something instead of, you know, doing something that's actually good, that has a purpose, do some honest work. Yeah, I can just, you know, go rug people left and right. That's what people are doing to each other most of the time. Like, all those, God help us from those kind of people. Like, literally, it's horrific, just horrible. No words. Okay, guys, STG. This one, is kind of hanging on at the heart line. Okay, like, it broke below. It couldn't hold this old resistance as support. It couldn't flip to support. We broke below it. Right now we are hanging around the heart line, which is not a bad thing. We are also above critical areas, which is around 0.5691. Any daily candle close below this level, yeah, not much holding us until 0.53 ish, 0.54 ish. We do have, let's see, monthly. What's going on with the monthly? Yeah, not much to do there. Weekly is whatever at the moment. For hourly, negative momentum on the oscillators. We do have some positive divergence. Do we? Hold on. Yeah, we do have some positive divergence on STG. We are at resistance at the moment. We need to break above 0.5851. 4-hourly candle close above that level. Next area would be around 0.594-ish to 0.6-ish areas. Next resistance, that is. But yeah, we do have some positive divergence. MACD is trying to curl, back above the signal line, trying to curl back to bullish. Our RSI is still below neutral, so it is whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting after we see how it closes in 3 hours, right? Major resistance on the daily is all the way around 0.61 to 0.62-ish, okay? Next, Cardano. So far, we're done with Bitcoin, Ethereum, CRV, XRP, BNB, STG. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show you guys one thing. This is Bitcoin on the daily time frame, okay? We did have some wedge that we were respecting, right? A descending wedge, okay? If we can see a break above this wedge, like not wedge, but yeah, wedge actually. If we can see a break, above this supply line and see it act as a demand line, would be good. But honestly, like I'm just loving this a bit extra right now, as long as it doesn't turn left on us, because we tapped that 50% retracement. If history repeats itself, this was the buy the dip area, okay? Just like this one here, and then there is a nice push to the upside, okay? Nice push, maybe all the way to 32.4-ish at least, right? So we'll see what happens. But this one, yeah, this is looking interesting. By the way, before I do Cardano, just a quick look at Aptos. Wrong chart, hold on. Still holding support, Still developing some positive divergence on Aptos. That hasn't changed. Like I said, if we see a daily candle close below 6.95-ish, then it's a different story. But as long as we're holding above that level, it's fine. Look, we literally tapped the bottom of the channel. Not much has happened. On the 4-hourly time frame, we gotta be a bit flexible as long as we do not see a close below 6 point. Hold on. Actually, it doesn't even matter anymore, okay? Because I see that there is indications of a trend reversal, around these levels. As long as this positive divergence on the oscillators keep on playing out and it doesn't turn red again, and then this island is like lower than this one, then that's another situation. But as long as that doesn't happen, like yeah, Aptos, what I said a few days ago, still sticking to it, okay? Okay, back to Cardano now. So Cardano pulled all the way down here to these levels, 0.2948-ish areas. pulled back up pretty fast as well. Okay, let's have a look. Oscillators are still negative. RSI is below, like it's around neutral. Okay, let's be nice to it. It's around neutral. It's below it, but it's still around neutral, right? Let's have a look at the 4 hourly. We need to get above this level, 0.309-ish areas for this, to continue a bit higher, at least to these levels. Okay, gonna extend this resistance that we have right here. Extend it. We do this. So we're fair with everything, right? We got rejected here a few times, right? So this is still resistance. It's only an old resistance, after we break above it. Until then, it's still resistance, right? So we need to see a close above 0.32-ish, just rounding it off, for us to come to these levels. Okay, 0.324-ish, 0.33-ish. That would be the second resistance on the 4 hourly time frame. After that, there is not much resistance until these levels, guys. 0.357-ish to 0.37-ish areas. Okay, like it's trying to hold on, but yeah, we need to get above this blue line like ASAP. 4 hourly negative momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bearish. Guess who's also showing signs of some positive divergence? Cardano. Cardano is okay. So yeah, as long as we do not see a 4 hourly candle close below $0.3, that positive divergence still is there. Okay, so keep that in mind. Actually, no close below 0.2997. I'm being precise now. Means we probably won't see, lower prices, okay, than that. So yeah, that's Cardano. You know what resistance levels are to the upside. You know what we need to hold for this positive divergence to continue. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else left to add. Yeah, that's it, Cardano. What else? What else? Who remembers what we said about FTM? Either way, this was beautiful. This was beautiful, okay? We spoke about this something like this being possible, and then seeing, a nice push to the upside, right? We are about to break our 1 4-hourly. At least we're tapping it at the moment. If we see any 4-hourly candle close above this level, then the next area would be around these areas, which is 0.2551 to 0.26-ish levels. Like beautiful divergence that played out. Beautiful divergence played out. First positive momentum on the oscillator. MACD is bullish. RSI is still below neutral. Nope, cannot hate on this one. On the 4-hourly, MACD is already bullish. Already positive momentum on the oscillators. RSI is in nice territories that favor, you know, the bulls more than anything else. On the hourly, bit of a different situation. We are like getting closer to overboughtish territories, right? Wait, is the internet everything okay? Was I lagging? Something happened with the connection for a second there. I think I'm back. Okay, so on the hourly, if we fail to see a close above 0.25-ish dollars, we could develop a bad divergence, okay? But looking at things right now, things are still looking like bulls are the ones in control. Looking at this, I can't say anything else than that. Bulls pretty much still look in control. I mean, I wish there was better action when it comes to the volume, but there isn't. Hourly is a bit better. On the hourly time frame, it's a bit better. It's like showing a bit more action. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens around 0.26-ish, somewhere on these levels, because I can't see that bulls are tired in any way or form at the moment. We'll see what happens with this candle, of course, but prior hourly candle kind of tells us that bulls are pretty much strong still, okay? Yeah, this candle we are at needs to close above 0.25. And we need some follow through after that for us to continue a bit higher. Simple. But beautiful bounce, beautiful bounce. Levels of interest were here for the bulls. Okay, awesome. We're done with FTM as well. Inj also injective protocol hit support areas. I can just do this, extend the whole thing. It hit it, bounced off it. There is some beautiful divergence for Inj as long as we do not see a daily candle close below 7.8. Like if it closes the way it's looking right now, this is not necessarily a bad thing. First resistance on the daily would be around, you know, 8.2-ish to 8.4-ish. After that, next resistance would be around this level right here. We'll see what happens with the daily candle close. For hourly, we are developing our first positive momentum on the oscillator after a little break. MACD is bullish again. RSI is close to neutral, Yeah, I don't see it's not all good signs because there is signs of some negative divergence as well on the 4-hourly, meaning for us to come to at least to these levels, 8.3-ish, 8.4-ish, first we need to see a 4-hourly candle close above $8 at least. Okay, if that happens, Yes, a bit more push to the upside. If that doesn't happen, we might see a bad divergence develop, and we could get it, see it get rejected around these levels, and it could, pull it back to these areas again. That's inch. We're done with the inch as well. Oh yeah, look at this. If it manages to see an hourly candle close below 29.2, first support is around 29,100-ish. If we see any close below 29,100-ish, we could pull back all the way to 28.9-ish. Just so you're aware now, before it happens, I'm letting you know of the possible scenarios of what could happen, okay? Or what how we can think, or how we can be prepared in case one or the other happens, right? But definitely at resistance, and yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna keep the 10-minute chart on Bitcoin, because that's what most people are interested in. And I'm just gonna grab some water and stretch my legs and be right back. Yeah, probably gonna have a pull up. Hold on. I'd like to see your answers. Hold on. Okay, be right back. You got the pull up there, and we'll be back in 2 minutos. If that's even how you say it, I have no idea. Okay, we'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay, cool. Okay, all of you, like, okay, those who voted for a dead cat bounce first. Okay, I could see why. Like, I'm not that surprised. I can see why. But this is the thing. If I was to vote right now, like if I was forced to vote right now, I'd actually wait till the daily candle close. Like, to be fair, I'd wait for that one because guys, this is the thing. If it plays out, look, if this hidden divergence, you know, plays out, which implies, you know, a continuation in the trend that we are in, okay? Meaning this uptrend, right, from this level to this level right here. Continuation. And the fact that we hit the 50% retracement to the dot, okay? Right here. And if history gets respected again, we could see a bounce off this move, okay? We could see a real bounce off this move. But before that happens, yes, we need to see a close above this level. Even with the descending like wedge, we can see that this area right here is an important area, like critical areas right here as well, right? So if we can see a close above this level, retest of this trend line as a demand line instead of a supply line, it could be good for Bitcoin. This could be good for Bitcoin. Like, you know, that hidden divergence that we are seeing on the daily that I've been speaking about over and over again and again, could actually play out. But I get right now, yeah. Like, I'm not surprised for those who chose, you know, that cap bounce, because we bounced. We don't know if we're gonna break above this level or not. We're just, you know, taking a mini guess right now. This is the thing. Question, guys, for those of you watching, and for those, you know, those of you who want to answer, even though it's recorded, I got a question for you, okay? Let me know in the comment section. If you saw this candle alone, let's say that you didn't see this one at all, right? And this is all you saw. Would you be getting in at these levels? Yes or no? And if yes, why? Let's make it educational, you know, extra educational, you know, for the coming minutes. If yes, why? If no, why? Let me know. While you answer your questions, I'm gonna be, you know, looking at some other altcoins as well. Okay, let's have a look at AVAX. Wrong chart again. There it is. AVAX also had some type of support. It bounced off support at the moment. This is the thing with AVAX. There was actually some channel. Looks like I removed it for some reason. Something like this, not to the dot, but something like this, okay? Unless we get back above this yellow line mainly, it's still gonna be, you know, chopping left and right. But we are at support. Looking at the daily, we got negative momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bearish, RSI below, you know, neutral. All that favors the bears more than anything else. There are signs look, there are signs of a positive divergence developing, but for that to hold, for that to be respected, we can't see a close below this level. If we see a close below this area, which is around 12.2, that positive divergence that we are seeing, that is developing, that is not complete yet, but it is developing. So in other words, if we pull down a bit lower to these levels, it is fine. What I do not want to see is a body close below it. Like if you see a body close below it, then forget about it. But if that doesn't happen, if all is good, if all is respected as it should be, if we pull back here, it is fine, okay? I can also do this. For 12.3. So pull back to these levels, fine. And close below this area, that, you know, positive divergence that we are seeing is going to become invalid, and then forget about it. Then our next support would be all the way around 11.8-ish to 11.4-ish dollars, okay? So that's AVAX in short. Weekly is looking beautiful though. Weekly is looking beautiful, and it doesn't mean just because I'm saying it's beautiful, it doesn't mean it can't come back to these areas. Like even better if it actually comes back to these levels and holds around 12.1. It can come back to $10. It can, but I do not want to see any close below $10, okay? I wanted to see it at least hold around $12 if that is possible. Like at least 11.4, at least. If it closes anywhere below 11.4-ish, yeah, okay, can be flexible all the way here. But I don't want to see a close below this area. If that happens, that beautiful thing that we are seeing, you know, happen on the weekly time frame is going to become, you know, invalid, okay? But right now, the weekly is still looking fine-ish. It's gonna look even better if this support holds. This should be yellow. This support holds right here, okay? Simple. Yeah, but it's like whatever. Like what's going on is whatever. Okay, that's AVAX. Just for the fun of it. Wait, isn't the name of the token bald? Why can't I find it here? Huh, strange. Okay, let's move on. Remember comp hit that R2, excuse me, R1 on the 4-hourly time frame, and then it pulled back. We are at support at the moment. Yeah, I was trying to find bald, you know, to have a look at the charts, but I can't find it. Like, if you have any idea where I can find it, let me know, Holly. So on comp, we are at that S1 daily time frame, which is not bad. I do see signs of a potential reversal incoming. But we need to see a close at least above, you know, 6.4-ish for this to continue to at least $70. Negative momentum on the oscillators. On the 4-hourly, MACD is bearish. We do have some positive divergence. Good. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, if daily closes anything like this, I mean, we do have sell pressure, but it's not matching up with this, right? It's not matching up. If daily closes anything like this, in 2.5 hours, it would be closing with a hammer, right? Which is not a bad thing. Yeah, if this support doesn't hold, then SIA eventually around 53.5-ish dollars. That is next support. Any weekly candle close below $50, not a good thing. It means we could, fall back all the way to around, $40. Very possible for comp. If that happens, but we'll take it level by level. If this, doesn't break, I'm not expecting to see this. If this doesn't break, I'm not expecting to see that $40 either, right? Just not yet. Just not yet. Our only first resistance is around $66 as well. It kind of, matches that 4-hourly time frame. Looks like it's currently only trading on lead swap, which last I heard had user funds locked last night because of an issue in their code that was a security. Okay. Looks like base is off to a good start. Okay, like look at that. Okay. So there's a lot of things to be concerned about when it comes to BALD, lead swap. To be honest, I've never ever heard of lead swap. That is the first time, probably gonna be one of the last times too. Lead swap, what the heck is that? Hold on. I'm gonna try to find a chart. Hold on. Lead swap. Thank you for that info, Howley. And BALD. What the heck is lead swap? Okay, found it. Yo, you can't even, you can't even look at the chart. Like, what the heck? So you're telling me people can't even read the chart for BALD? So what, people have been just, trading it left and right without doing TA? Wow, Holly. Okay. Sometimes it's good that we do not know about, some things. Oh. So even if they made, like, wow, they couldn't even take out their profits in that case? Wow, okay. Interesting, Howley. Lead swap. It must be one of those new exchanges. Like, I have no idea, haven't heard about it before. And so, yeah, might be able to see it on Dune, or what's that other big one people use? Like, I have no idea. I already searched for, hold on, BALD chart. Nope, it's literally only on lead swap, this BALD market. I'm looking at CoinMarketCap, and the only markets that you can find it on is... Hold up, I just had an idea. This is the best I could do when it comes to, you know, looking at a chart. Like, we can't find it somewhere else. Bald USD, lead swap. But if I search for it here, Bald USD. Yeah, still no luck. Still no luck. Lead swap, one of those DeFi farming dexes. Like, yeah, like those dexes. Okay, so this is a bald right here. What a nuke. What a nuke. I mean, look at this. From 0.0979. Jesus, actually went to 0. Down 99%. This is 99%. This is the thing with some S-coins, you know, some of those new S-coins that come up. People make profits, okay? People make profits, but like, it's not really a profit until you turn it into cash, right? So they make profits, then suddenly they can't take out their profits, and then they're stuck. So at the end, did you really make any profits? Yes. Like, theoretically, yes, you did. But when it comes to reality, did you make any? No. You can even see USD here on Dex Screener. Dex Screener, okay. Let's have a look. Dex Screener. Oh, awesomeness. Awesomeness. Yeah, we can see it on this Dex Screener. Good one, Howley. That was helpful. Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. This is really, really bad. Like, what the heck? $99 down. 99% down from its recent highs. Madness. Madness, I tell you. Like, what the heck? That's the site all the DGen Telegram groups use. LMA. Oh, I was struggling to remember it there for a second. Yeah, because I don't think a lot of serious people are busy, you know, using these dexes for all these S coins. But yeah, I get you. I get you. It's that, you know, it's that fast, you know, lottery to $1 million, you know. That's why a lot of people look at these, you know, things as well. Let's try to make sense of this, right? Of this, whatever we're looking at the moment. Okay, obviously, it's not a big brainer. Our supporters are on, you know, these levels, right? First resistance right around this area right here. If this turns out to be what I think it's gonna turn out to be, we have resistance around these levels. First one, if you can see a close above this area, then next resistance would be somewhere around these levels, okay? This one should be a bit lower. There you go. Yeah, we can also reach 0.0225-ish, but just to be safer, on the safer side, all the way up here. But yeah, it all depends on if this support will hold. And if it holds, if it bounces, we do have our first resistance around these levels. Like if we can see a close above this area, then yeah, we could, you know, move on to the next one. But at this point, I'm not expecting much. I'm just, you know, doing TA because that's what we do. But otherwise, not expecting much from all this action. I mean, look at the daily. Look at this. Then again, this is the crypto space, okay? You see things like Luna Classic still alive. You see things like Luna still alive. You see things like FTT still alive. So, who am I to say that this is the end of it? I mean, Hex has been trading... It's still trading up until now. It's still trading, you know, no matter how many people scream scam, it doesn't matter. There's always somebody that's gonna be trading it, unless, as long as, you know, the exchanges allow them to be traded, some of those are gonna continue to be traded. Simple as that. Yeah, that is Bald versus Wrapped ETH. This was interesting. So we're done with Bald as well. I was not expecting myself, you know, to have a look at this one, but yeah, now we are. $99 down. Huh. This keeps on getting worse and worse and worse. Like, things are incredible. Okay, next. This one already did its move. Can't do much, it's done. Let's have a look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin got rejected, you know, at that R1 for hourly time frame. MACD is still bullish, but it's curling downwards. Yeah, monthly is still looking fine. Dogecoin monthly is still looking fine. Can't say anything negative yet. Let's have a look at the weekly. Yeah, negative divergence on the weekly. It's only going to become invalid if we see a close above 0.09125, but I think I've already mentioned that a few streams ago. On the daily, we do have some support around these levels. Looks like we tapped it, right? If I just extend it. Yeah, looks like we tapped it and we're, you know, bouncing off that area. Literally tapped it to the dot. But I don't see anything implying that the bears are tired yet. Like, it depends on if we can see a close, a 4-hourly candle close at least above 0.0783-ish. Okay, fine. There's a decent chance we could go to at least, you know, 0.079, 0.08. But until that happens, we just bounced off this level and we're still, you know, we're still in a downtrend pretty much. There is some positive divergence though that I want to bring to your attention. And it's gonna be like, look, this positive divergence is not gonna be invalid unless we see a 4-hourly candle close below 0.076. If that happens, yes, chances are higher that we not only come to 0.075, but if things want to continue, we can come all the way down to 0.073-ish levels, okay? LMAO, I guess people that moved ETH over to base are like hooped in right now. Lead swap was the only DEX over there, and because it's shut down, people can't even move funds off chain. Wait, hold on. People that moved Ethereum over to base are like hooped right now because lead swap was the only DEX over there. Oh, lead swap was the only DEX over there? Oh, well, okay, RIP. RIP to those people. Who the heck is even behind lead swap? Lead swap. It's not even one of those comfortable words to pronounce. Like, what the hell? Lead swap. It feels like for the leeches. I have no idea. Like, lead swap. Leech swap. That same hype ETH person you shared the bald post about posted that too. Oh, well, okay. Like, more things, you know, keep on coming. More things keep on coming. Like, when is this rug action gonna end? This rug movie. They were saying that maybe Brian was behind this pump and dump action, but then when I saw what they had on them, what they had on SPF maybe being the one, like, yeah, I have no idea. There was less than 1 million TVL in lead swap. That in and of itself is sketchy. Yes, it is, but still people go and trade there. Like, what's sketchier? That is it sketchier that people do not learn their lessons, or that exchanges? Look, this is the thing. Exchanges wouldn't be doing this if they knew that people were smart enough to stay away, like to keep away. But the dream of that $1 million makes it hold for people, you know, to hold their hands together. So they go to leech swap and what swap and this swap and that swap and get swapped. It is unfortunate but true. People just love the challenge. They love the challenge. You tell them, you know, hey, do not go left. There's a danger sign, like there's a warning sign, there's this sign, there's that sign. If you do, you might get wrecked. If you do, you might fall. If you do, you might get burned. And people's nature, like, they want to find out themselves. Yeah, so Dogecoin, in other words, you know, below this level, pretty much bear still in control. On the daily, sure, we had some type of push to the upside after, you know, touching this daily support, but does it really mean anything? No, not much. We're still, you know, pretty much going sideways, so whatever, right? Besides, we're not about to neglect the fact that there was, you know, negative divergence from this point to this point as well. And yeah, we'll see if this, like, if it comes down and holds around these levels, like, you know, for a few days, maybe then we can see something. But by the way things are looking, yeah, wouldn't be that surprised if we pull back all the way to 0.06978. Like, we could fib it as well just to see what's going on. Yeah, that is close to that. You know, me and the fib do not always agree, but nevertheless, the golden fib is right around 0.0712-ish, and I said around 0.069. So we're talking about a small difference, not that big of a difference, right? So Dogecoin, that's Dogecoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Is it getting rejected? Yeah, but this one we already spoke about, right? 29,100-ish levels. If that doesn't hold, pull back to these areas. But yeah, we already spoke about, you know, a potential pullback from these levels. Let's have a look at stonks, shall we? Amazon. I was waiting on this one. We did have a DC pattern the other, like, you know, the week before this one, we had a DC pattern. We are at resistance. Like, if I see in a weekly candle close above $137, then okay, let me be a bit more conservative. $138, then there is a chance that we come all the way to 146, okay? But if we start, you know, closing below this level, $129, then yeah, most likely this bearish, you know, potential pattern is gonna be respected and we pull back down instead. Google, which was playing a little bit with the position I was looking at, it went up a little bit, but I did say that, you know, I had room all the way up here, so we're still in. It's still fine. Looks like it could, you know, return from these levels, but we do have some new support for Google. Let me just show you where. I mean, in general, like, I can't say Google's looking bearish. I mean, it's holding up fine. Looking at the monthly, we still have room to go up to at least $140, $145, $140 to $150 really. Okay, there's still a chance. There's a decent chance. But let's have a look at the shorter time frames now. Where is it? Google. We are at weekly resistance, okay? We also have some negative divergence on the weekly, okay? Before I move on. On the daily, we are also at some sort of a resistance, okay? All the way to $133-ish. It was a resistance. We also have some negative divergence developing. What is that? Negative divergence developing on the daily. Okay, so it's on the weekly, it's on the daily. Now, first support that I'm looking at is around these levels. This on the daily, okay? This on the daily. Like, what I'm more what I'm focusing more on, at least my level of interests, is all the way down here, 115 to 111, and on the weekly, you know, 108 to 102. But nevertheless, first we have a daily support. If we do not see it, you know, break below this level, then chances for it, you know, to come to these areas is a bit more slimmer, right? So first support around these levels, which is around $130 to $126. Any daily candle close below $126, then there is a nice chance we could, you know, come all the way to this level right here, okay? So we will see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's give it a bit of time. Yeah, and if things look, if this weekly, like prior weekly candle close was beautiful, okay? This weekly candle close, if it closes the way it's looking right now, like I can't say it's not this or that. It's like, you know, still neutral-ish. There's still a chance for this, you know, to go to the upside. When I'm wrong, when this is gonna turn, you know, on the weekly, because it does look like, you know, bulls are pushing, is if I see a close above 135-ish dollars, and I'm being conservative, $135, okay, daily candle close, weekly candle close, then yeah, I'd rethink my strategies, right? Because on the monthly it's looking fine. That's what's making me think a little bit more right now. Weekly we did have a potential bearish pattern, but then this week kind of made it become invalid, right? What else? I was looking at lithium the other day because Howley brought it up. I'll make it short and we'll focus on the daily, okay? Daily, as long as it's below $20.27, there's still pressure from the bears. But if we can see a daily candle close at least above this level, next resistance would be around this level, around this 21 to 21.5-ish. Any daily candle close above that level, next resistance is, you know, all the way up here. But this is small changes, right? Because we're talking about the daily. On the weekly, right now I do not see anything telling us that bears are exhausted. So we're gonna give it time. Let's see what happens at this, you know, S1 for the weekly and the monthly time frame, because it's pretty much the same. If this doesn't hold, we know what's up next potential support. But at the moment we're still holding, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's lithium, like in short. Yeah, this is it's still within this huge, you know, triangle. It did break above it, but I don't see anything, you know, implying that we are gonna be reversing like now or anytime soon at the moment. Like nothing yet, so we'll see what happens with this one. Microsoft hit R2 monthly time frame. It hit resistance on the weekly as well. We do have negative divergence, like clear negative divergence on Microsoft. Like we got some sell pressure, you know, came in prior month. On the weekly, we also do have some sell pressure. Like we have our first, you know, negative momentum on the oscillator. MACD just went bearish as well. Hold on. Before 3. Yeah, this looks like it is probably gonna continue down before anything else. Yeah, guys. This looks like it's beautiful when it comes to... Yeah, we're talking, you know, a bit of a longer time frame right now. We're looking at the weekly, looking at the monthly. There are signs that bears are losing steam a little bit, okay? On the daily, we could see a bounce. We are at support. At least, you know, back to 343 to 50, very possible. We got some positive divergence as well. Like it's gonna be there as long as we do not see a close below $330.4. Okay, I think we've had a look at quite a few today, right? We've had Dano, FTM, Inch, AVAX, Comp, Bald, Dodge, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and we have a new addition to the Patreon family as well. So yeah, that was it for today. It was awesomeness. We will see if Bitcoin manages to hold these support levels. If it doesn't, then yeah, we know what's up. Today is gonna be an important, you know, daily candle close. We'll see what happens after the daily candle close. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, because if we end up closing in a certain way, it could mean that we could see a trend reversal after this mini downtrend we've been in, right? And if not, this could end up being a bigger correction, right? But looks at things at the moment. Remember, if history repeats itself, meaning if this actually plays out again, it retraced here to 50%, retraced here 50%, and if it does it again, yeah, this is not necessarily a bad thing for Bitcoin. With that being said, like, thank you all. Thank you everybody for joining. Howley, thank you yourself for contributing, you know, with some info that was needed about, you know, leech swap and whatnot. So yeah, much love to all of you. Thank you for all the loves, the likes, the contributions. And yeah, remember to keep on smashing those likes, sharing with, you know, people who you know want to learn. And do hit that bell to be, you know, to be notified in time before I go live next time. And Discord in the video description below, and Patreon also in the description below, where we will be, like, I'll be spending, you know, most of my times, you know, interacting with people there and doing some charting and so on and so forth. So yeah, much love to all of you, like, and trade safe and happy trading. Good night.